What if I told you the humble Nissan Sentra just threw a curveball at the compact sedan game in 2026? I mean, who would have thought that the car once labeled basic transportation would come back with a look that turns heads and a personality that might just steal your heart? Yeah, I said it, steal your heart. Because the new 2026 Nissan Sentra isn't just a budget-friendly commuter anymore. It's an underdog with something to prove. Let's dive in. Design-wise, this isn't the Sentra you remember from 5 years ago, or even 2. The 2026 model wears sharper lines, a more aggressive front fascia, and, wait for it, a floating roof design that wouldn't look out of place on a Maxima. That V-motion grille. It's wider, meaner, and straight up more confident. And those LED headlights, they don't blink, they stare. It's almost like Nissan asked, what if we gave the Sentra a glow up and meant it? And then there's the color palette. Not your average grayscale parade. Nissan's thrown in rich tones like scarlet ember and electric blue, giving you a sedan that actually dares to express itself. Now performance. Let's be real. You're not expecting this thing to outrun a Mustang, right? But here's where it gets interesting. Under the hood, the 2.0L inline-4 gets some refined tuning, delivering 149 horsepower with a CVT that feels, dare I say, smoother than it has any right to be. But numbers aside, it's how the Sentra feels on the road. The steering is sharper. The suspension's tighter. And with a retuned chassis and available sport trim, this thing actually wants to be thrown into corners. It's no sports car, sure, but it's not just transportation anymore. It's participating. It's engaging. And isn't that what we all want from a daily driver? A little more life behind the wheel. Inside, the Sentra plays a different tune. Literally. Acoustic glass and better insulation mean it's surprisingly quiet. And the dash layout? Minimal, modern, and refreshingly uncluttered. You get a standard 7-inch screen, or an optional 8-inch infotainment display that supports both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Wireless, of course, because cords are so 2022, and get this, there's even a built-in Wi-Fi hotspot in a Sentra, and heated seats, dual-zone climate control, and an available digital driver display. This is the kind of stuff that used to be reserved for cars twice the price. Now, it's showing up in a Sentra with a starting price under $23K. Let that sink in. And then there's the tech. Nissan Safety Shield 360 comes standard. No upgrade needed. That means automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, high beam assist, and rear auto braking. All standard. Pause for a second. When was the last time any automaker gave you this much safety tech out of the box in a car at this price point? And if you're feeling fancy, there's even ProPilot Assist, a semi-autonomous driving aid that keeps you centered and cruising on the highway with minimal input. Yeah, the Sentra is dipping its toes into the future. So what's the real story here? The 2026 Nissan Sentra isn't trying to be the fastest or the flashiest. It's not pretending to be a luxury car. What it is, though, is a smart, stylish, surprisingly fun sedan that punches way above its weight and kind of dares you to underestimate it. Because if there's one thing the Sentra proves in 2026, it's this. Practical doesn't have to be boring. Reliable doesn't have to be invisible. And affordable doesn't mean you have to settle. So next time you walk past a Sentra, take a second look. You might just see it for what it really is. A quiet revolution in motion. And hey, if you found this review helpful, surprising, or even just a little entertaining, hit that like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you consider the new Sentra? And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the cars you love and the ones you didn't see coming. Until next time, drive smart, stay curious.